Hello everyone! Hi out there, it is me Blake from BMP, and welcome to our very first Blue Moon Productions reaction video. Today we've got some very special people here with me today. First we have...
JOSIAH O KEEFE, how's it going?
Yep, we've got Josiah as a special guest here today. Say it. He already said hi.
Hi.
Who wants to go next?
Hi out there, it's me, Joe. I mean Dave. I mean Steve. I mean, what am I anymore?
You're Joe Eve.
I'm Jeep.
Keefe.
But seriously, hi, it's me, Dave.
Yep.
64, that guy walking by, whatever you want to call me, Dave.
Yep, and I stole this video idea from,
No, in theory, you did this before I woke up the first time we did it, so.
Oh yeah, we're redoing this because I messed up my OBS. Anyway.
And we also got Pokegear 101, aka Draw Pictures on the Internet. I mean, Gabe.
AKA Gabe, who draws pictures on the
Yes,
internet.
you.
You draw pictures on the internet. In fact, he's drawing, oh, I was gonna show them that you were drawing pictures on the internet right now, but never mind. No, wait, Gabe, it's gonna waste time. Anyway.
No, wait, Gabe, it's not.
Anyway.
I'm drawing right now.
So, today, we are going to be reacting to the some new Blues Clues and You content that has come out. We're a couple days late now. Who cares? Anyway. So first, we're going to be reacting to a video that GamerGuy624 reacted to on his channel on Facebook, which is about Welcome to the Blues Clues Family Josh, which has some new footage in there. It's also the very first, whenever it first came out, it was the first full official footage we have of the show, other than a promo. Then we also have this clip, which came out from this video right here. Play Junior Dress Up with Blues Clues and You plus Paw Patrol. It has a bunch of new footage.
No Paw Patrol.
We might get some angry comments now. Anyway. But yeah, we're just gonna hop straight into the Facebook video, and this is gonna be, the first Facebook video is gonna be a quick run through, because if you want to check out the video on the card right here, we shared a lot of our opinions there, at least me and Dave did. But Gabe and Josiah might be able to share theirs.
Cards, unlike me. Good job.
Yep, alright, so, here we go. Everyone sit, these bunch of people sitting in the thinking chair.
The chair thinking.
3,000 people came in to audition for Blues Clues and You, and when Josh walked in...
Hi, I'm Josh Cruz.
We got Josh's audition.
I'm 5'10", and I sing, I play guitar, and I can juggle.
Now, first thing I want to say about him being able to juggle. Trying Game remake. Now, we have proof that there's going to be some more remakes, which will be shown later in the video. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Trying Game remake, or also... What's So Funny? Yeah, a What's So Funny remake.
What's So Funny remake will hopefully be a thing for sure.
Yeah.
You need April Fools.
Yeah.
You do need an
Also,
April Fool's show.
Josh had his shoe off, so like
Yeah.
that kind of confirms it.
Yeah, plus the fact that when the show's coming out, it won't be that long until April Fool's. So.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they'll do it in season 1. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'll get to that theory later.
The other thing is Trying Game remake, because as Dave has said on the Blues Clues news server that Tech owns / Diddlebox / the boy,
That boy.
we're not allowed to share a link. We're not allowed to share a link to the server. By the way, Dave said this in a disclaimer. We're not allowed to share a link to the server. Sorry guys, but it's just a rule.
Rules are rules.
Yeah. So basically, the thing about that is, Dave shared an idea that maybe we're gonna get remakes of episodes that haven't aged very well, and in my opinion, Trying Game, just like a lot of early season 1, hasn't aged the greatest. It's a lot.
People have also been saying within the server that maybe we'll get remakes of episodes that, in their opinion, have been some of the biggest stories from Blue.
Yeah.
I.e., Magenta Comes Over, Blue's Birthday,
Blue's Big Treasure Hunt. Blue's
Steve
Big
Goes to
Treasure.
College.
No.
No.
Everyone just immediately goes into a no at that. I think if we get a Steve Goes to College, it's going to be the first episode, honestly.
Yeah, it'll honestly be the first episode, Joe passing the torch. But really, we think season 1 will just be remakes of episodes or sort of revisions to older episodes to sort of build a plot line, a storyline for kids who maybe haven't watched Blues Clues.
Yeah, because it's a new generation. I mean, think about this. It's Blue's Clues, the original Blue's Clues ended in 2004. We're in
The
2019.
year I was born.
And I was gonna say, if you want to count Blue's Baby Brother 2006, but that's beside the point.
Well, that's Blue's Room technically.
Yeah, it's Blue's Room.
But yeah, so
Doesn't count.
so
Had this ability to look through the camera and respect the preschool audience.
now that I am going to agree with Angela on. He does have this ability to look through the camera and just say hi. It's just like with Steve. Now, me and Dave talked about this in his reaction video, but Joe he had it, but he also, didn't always have it.
Joe was a hit or miss kind of deal with it.
Yeah. There would be episodes let me think for a second. I'd personally say, like, The Big Book About Us, he had it. But in Can You Help? But, like, in I'm So Happy, personally, I don't think he had it. But in The Big Book About Us and Can You Help, I think he did it pretty well. So, then we get a clip.
Okay, so now that we're in our thinking chair, let's
Then we get more clips
Then we
from
get-
tester footage.
Yep, and Dave said this in his reaction video, and I'll show a little picture on the right, that this is actually the audition lines from the audition, which is also from Snack Time, which I will show a little bit of a clip on the left of
Now
Steve
that we're in
saying,
our
his
thinking
usual now that we're in our thinking chair, let's think.
Let's
Copyright at the bottom, Viacom, 1996. But yeah,
Let's compare the two here. Let's
Mm-hmm.
compare Josh saying it in front of the green screen in comparison to Steve directly beside it.
yep. But yeah,
What are we all thinking here? Is Josh the new Steve?
Josh is the new Steve. I already agree with this.
Yeah,
I've already said
He's
this.
G.
You're right.
Yeah,
Jeeve.
he's Jeeve.
You're right.
But yeah, so because he was trained by Stephen Donovan Patton. I said this in Dave's reaction video, but we have confirmation that he was trained by Stephen Donovan Patton. Instagram photo on the right.
You will help me, will you?
One thing that I do like is that they added the later seasons of the hey, you will help me, right? You will. Great.
It's like I want to be his friend, I genuinely want to be Josh's friend.
I want to be this guy's buddy.
And
I want to be this guy's twin.
and then he started to sing.
Okay, hold on, we're not to that point yet.
Okay.
Okay, great.
We never had a friend like him.
Yeah, and Tracy talks about the eye contact, which is very important. I've learned from playing Steve in Blue's Clues Reenactment Show that you have to have that eye contact. You have to look into the camera and just want to be their friend, like hi, like I'm talking to you right now. Hi, friend.
It's like Steve said in Backstage to Blue's Clues. You're looking through the camera.
Yeah.
It's almost a sense of live.
You're looking at you're looking at well, even though you're not supposed to look at people in theater. That is as an
Live
actor, I will
theater.
say. Yeah, live theater. You want me to go on live? I'm sorry. I had to make the reference.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
It's a theater joke. Anyway,
He smiles at you, you just melt like I like this guy.
We'll do it live.
And then he started to sing.
oh, and then he started to sing, and
He
then
started to sing.
we got play Blue's Clues. Cause that's the second clue. We put it in our notebook. Cause they're whose clues.
And then he started
And I want to point out that he does the sign language, just like Steve. Even more than Joe did it. Like, he does the sign language straight up Steve style. We gotta find another paw print, because that's the second clue. We put it in our
notebook.
which is jotted down, by the way. Thanks, Jessica McCartney. We put it
Thank
in,
you, Jessa.
and then we put it in our notebook, because they are whose clues? Blue's Clues. But yeah, then he's... And I also want to point out that I've said this multiple times in Dave, and the first time we tried to record this, it is the exact same lyrics. We gotta find another paw print, because that's the second clue. We put it in our notebook, because they're whose clues? Blue's Clues. It's the same lyrics from Play Blue's Clues, it's just a different instrumental, which is the recurring theme I'm seeing with the returning songs. You'll see later in the video why I say this.
to dance, and we were like, oh my god.
And then Josh started to dance.
Then he pulls out his guitar and does the end of the song, which I want to point
swear
out.
Josh could marry that guitar.
Which I want to point out that the lyrics have changed from, because when on the left I'm going to show a little bit of a clip from Steve, because when we use our minds to take a step back, we can do anything. but it's now changed. Cause when you use your mind, take a step at a time, you can do anything.
That was terrible.
Wait, what's
Where's my singing voice today?
Don't worry, mine's not here. Don't worry, mine's not here either. Anyway, and then he ducks down just like Steve does, so we know Blue's probably gonna do her at the screen.
Basically, Blue's Clues jump scare material.
Yeah, and then Tracy talks about them just gushing over Josh more.
So talented. He connects with the viewer. He really represents the.
And then we have a clip from the good old Blues Clues and You theme song.
Intro. And then.
audience.
Hold on, not yet. And then we get a shot from Snack Time. Like shot for shot on the left, a direct comparison. Thanks, Jessica McCartney. This is Snack Time. This is the same
That is
fruits.
snack time? This is snack time.
This is the same amount, like order of fruits. The only difference is that Blue is not sitting down.
Yes, that is literally the only difference. I wonder if they're gonna put the graham cracker in the fridge this time.
Wait a minute.
I know they are.
Wasn't there like a bag in the original?
But the bag
There
disappeared
was-
after one
there
shot.
was, but in this shot, we can't see it.
The bag disappeared after one shot. But yeah,
The bag is just snapped out of existence.
but yeah, I mean, it's Snack Time. What else can you say? This is more proof that we're getting a shot-for-shot remake of Snack Time. We already knew, thanks to, it's Twitter, right? Where Angela confirmed it. It's either Twitter or Instagram, I'm not sure which, but it'll be somewhere here. A tweet, or on a live, it was on a live, I don't remember which it was. I'll probably, editing Blake can figure it out. We already had confirmation that the first episode, or maybe the first episode that was in production, we don't know what is the exact first episode that's gonna air, is Snack Time. It's a Snack Time remake. It's good old Snack Time.
Good old snack.
Good old Snack Time and You.
It's got to be snack time. That's
Snack
that
time
has
with
to be
you.
Blue's Clues tradition. Steve did it. Joe did it. The only person that didn't do it is Kevin. But now Josh did it.
You mean the snack chart, right?
Yes, the snack chart.
Yeah, you got a point. That was a semi-Snack Time remake.
Yeah, exactly.
Be part of the Blues Clues.
But, then we've got another clip from the living room where we see everything for the first time. The Felt Friends with their grape, which is from Snack Time, which I believe. I'll have to show a comparison
No, I think
photo.
it's from the Grow Show, I think.
Really?
Wait, no.
Then with
Yeah, I
the
think that
then with the
Friend picture
grapes?
was actually based off of the one that was in the bedroom in Snack Time, because Steve and Blue were holding grapes in one of
Yeah.
the pictures.
Oh yeah, photo on the right. But honestly, I don't know if it's what it's a reference to. Actually, I'll have to go back and watch the episode. But then we have the farm, which looks, as Dave said in the first time we recorded this. I'll say it now.
It has a wheel.
It does. That's the
That's
only.
all I gotta
That's
say.
the only difference between it and Snack Time. But also, there's green stripe cornfields. That's a reference to Steve. It has to be.
Maybe Steve lives in those cornfields.
But I also want to point out
Lives in
that the
the barn.
farm itself looks like a combination of what does Blue want to do.
Steve could cameo as a farmer.
Maybe. But, not gonna lie, that's actually kind of a possibility. Anyway, Steve, the fact that, the farm looks like a combination of a rainy musical day, or what does Blue want to do on a rainy day, with Snack Times, which I kind of like, honestly. I like the new picture frame. But then, going back to Josh and Blue themselves, oh, for, one other thing, on the right, you can see Periwinkle's house in the background. Periwinkle is coming back.
Everybody loves Perry.
Anyway, Josh is...
Everybody's looking for Periwinkle.
But yeah, Josh is playing his guitar in the living room. It's either the So Long song, or You Just Figured Out Blue's Clues. We're not sure which one, but we know for a fact it's not mail time due to the next video we're watching. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But personally, I think it's the So Long song, because in the So Long song, Blue at the end would stand on the thinking chair in season 1 in specifically and wave, just wave her little paws goodbye, like, bye bye, come again, bye. Clip on the left. But yeah, I mean, but it also could be You Just Figured Out Blue's Clues, because correct me if I'm wrong, in Snack Time, or in season 1 a lot, Blue would not do the thing that she would do for later seasons, behind Steve, like, doing her pop in front of pop behind Steve. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Welcome, Josh. We love you.
And then we get the Blues Clues and You logo, and that's this video. So now we're gonna go on over to the big kahuna.
This is the big one.
A couple on, let me see. August 9th, 2019, on Friday, Nick Jr. uploaded a video called Play Junior Dress Up with Blue's Cousin You.
It's basically just a promo of like.
Yeah,
some face
it's just got.
filters for Nick Jr. characters.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of kids dressing up as a bunch of characters.
It also
However,
showed some new clips
yeah,
for the
Blue's Cousin You.
episodes coming out.
Yeah. So let's just go straight into it. Thanks to TechReel/Diddlebox for compiling all the Blue's Clues and You clips into just one video. So first, right off the bat, we just get another shot from Snack Time, the very beginning of the episode. Well, not the very beginning, but around the point of what do you want with your snack, Blue? And then Blue.
Table and smack
And
the
then
screen with a paw print.
Yep, which I want to point out, Josiah, Josiah, you want to
What?
talk about what you said about the paw print?
Yeah, because it's pretty sparkly, which reminds me of the gold paw prints.
Yep,
Yeah.
from Meet Blue's Baby Brother, which is
Baby Brother.
on the... I can't point because this is just a small webcam footage, but just, it's on the bottom or wherever. I don't know. But, yeah. I mean, I agree. It does semi-look like the gold paw print.
Yeah, just like a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the snack table looks the same. I want to point out the felt frame. That was not there in the original series.
No.
Yeah, maybe that's just like a different type of felt frame.
That's to fill in the space, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think we know it's because it's trying to look like the original house. Because in the original show, picture on the left, the original felt frame, the red one, was there. So I'm not sure, I don't know, honestly.
Wow.
But yeah.
He just basically
But then
copied Slippery.
But then we go into the next clip, which is the door opening, the classic door opening, and Josh,
Hi, come on in. We are so glad you're here. Oh,
and then Josh saying, "Oh, hi," and then Josh doing the classic Steve, "Oh, hi, come on in. We are so glad you're."
Glad you're here.
The only difference is that Blue is actually in the living room this time. In the original, she was not in the living room.
Underneath the
Yep.
table.
Which I still think probably is going to happen. Maybe she just comes in for a second and walks to the left, just like in later episodes.
She just darts off to the left.
But, yeah. Josh's face of what I paused it at. Odd frames are the best frames. Anyway.
Frames are the best frame.
But yeah, so... But then we go into a big one. Okay. So, we're just like, oh, snack time footage, fun. It goes into... The next clip is from friggin' Magenta Comes Over.
What we're going to assume is when
Yeah.
Magenta Comes Over remake.
Yeah, because
Yep.
this is more confirmation towards our remake theory. Because, okay, here's our proof that this is Magenta Comes Over. For one, the felt frame. This is clearly not snack time because the felt frame changed. Second, it's Magenta. I mean, I don't know.
What is it about?
It's also the fact that this is eerily similar to a scene from the beginning of that episode 2, little picture on the left, where Magenta called on the phone. The only other episode I can think of this being is Pool Party, and this taking place after we just figured out Blue's Clues. But in my opinion, no offense to Pool Party, but I don't feel like it's one of those Blue's Biggest Stories episodes that they would have to remake.
Yeah, it's... Honestly, it really isn't.
So, but Magenta Comes Over introduces Magenta fully for the first time. I mean, story
Aside
Story
from
time.
Story time, which only really introduced her character.
yeah. And Adventures in Art.
Right.
But,
I forgot about it. Sorry.
but, so then we
I'm
have,
sure that was even Magenta.
What a Blue's Clues super fan am I, right?
but, yeah, so then we have Magenta doing,
Calling on the notebook.
sounding like, yeah, oh, yeah!
Calling on the notebook phone.
Yeah, that's,
Calling
brain.
on the note phone.
That's definitely something we need to point out. I'm not sure,
Calling on the Blue's Clues Note 96.
credit to, Adam Powell for having this idea. The note phone.
Originally
Yeah.
having the notebook phone idea, linked to
Yeah.
the
Blue's Clues.
Box Blue's
Yep.
Clues notebook ideas video in the card.
Yep, right there. And Adam came up with the idea that the notebook would be a phone. He was proven right.
And now, bap, here we go. So
Yep.
maybe this is that twist on pen and paper.
Yeah. that
Josh mentioned in the Welcome to
Mhm.
Blue's Clues video.
yeah, I think I
Way back
definitely
when
think
we first found out that he was the host.
definitely. I definitely think that's the case because I mean, this looks like the back cover to me. Cuz if you look, this is definitely the back of the notebook. And it's not even open. I think this is just the back of the notebook. Like you flip it on the back side and it's a phone.
And then on the back of the phone is the actual notebook with like the spiral
And the cover, and then you
pages
then
and
you
the
flip it
crayon
open,
and
then
blah,
you
blah, blah, blah.
then you flip it open, and we already know there's pages because hold on, let me go over to good old Play Junior Dress Up Blues Clues and You. Where is it? Right here. You can see pages. Very clearly, you can see pages. That's pages, and this is not a notebook toy. This is definitely the prop. So then, after Magenta clip, we go
back to notebooks though.
yeah, and we go back to and then we go into a snack time clip, which I want to point out that the notebook, the paw print doesn't look as sparkly. It looks, you know, a lot more basic paw print. Not straight up no shade paw print. It just looks like the classic paw print, but with shading. The next thing I want to point out is the crayons. This is our first look at the colored crayons. And we get a yellow crayon, a blue crayon, which just looks like Josh's normal crayon. Which, may I just say, the green crayon has the green stripes, which just touches my heart.
Nostalgia. I miss you, Steve.
We miss you, Steve. Maybe you'll make a phone
Thanks
cameo.
to Gray and
But,
Rip
yeah.
Steve.
Now, Dave, you want to point out the thing that you pointed out in the first time we recorded this? The tissue box?
Right, the tissue box. If you look at the
Advanced
tissue box here, and if you look back at a certain other Joe episode, I did that, you'll see that the
I
tissue
did
boxes
that.
look similar, very similar. Different pattern, different color,
Yeah.
but very similar. You're probably not going to see the standard, red tissue box from Steve Gets the Sniffles and Blues Recycle
Yeah.
Day. You're going to see different patterned tissue boxes that look like this or this.
I think so.
You're going
But
to
yeah.
see a lot more, we're going to see a lot more detail put into this show, and that's what I love about it.
I know. But then,
Yeah.
then Josh does. Then this scene is the first clue scene from Snack Time. Picture on the left of the original scene. Now, Gabe pointed this out in our first recording. The way the paw print functions looks like it's different because unlike the original, the paw print isn't just like looking like it's painted on there, like it's spread out. You know, not a normal paw print. This looks like Blue literally put her paw print on the cup. No shape modification. It just looks like Blue put her paw print on there.
I was always I always wanted to know, how did she actually
Stretch her paw prints.
Yeah. I don't.
And we hear our first kids phrases in this, though it's looking like this is going to be a lot harder to rip kid phrases from, considering that Josh says it along with them in this show, from the looks of it.
Notebook!
But, yeah, then Josh pulls out his notebook. You can see the pages, they're yellow, once again. You can see it. And the crayon. But, is it just me, or does the crayon look smaller than the other crayons on the table? It might just be perspective, but I don't know.
Honestly, it might be perspective, but I don't know. I really feel like the crayon does look small.
Maybe it's not an actual crayon. Anyway.
Maybe it's just there because it wants to be.
No, maybe it's... I mean, like, I'm trying to reference... Maybe it's like a stylus or something like that. Anyway. So we get the notebook scene. I also want to point out that, Josh doesn't say, "Now what do we do?" Like, Steve does.
Right.
I missed that part. That was actually a fun part for me.
That was a good part.
Yeah.
No, do we do?
But then, also, he doesn't stand up. Josh just stays on the... Yeah, he just like in later seasons, he just goes... Here's my notebook prop for people. I'm going to show this. Hey, you know what we need? Our handy-dandy... notebook. And then he opens it up. But, yeah. Then we go into the big one. Blue's birthday. We've got a Blue's birthday clip.
We've got a Blue's birthday remake.
We
on
got a
Boys and
birthday
Squirrels.
remake. We just got a birthday remake.
But yeah, we know it's Blue's birthday because one, her hat, that is her birthday hat.
Mm-hmm. Looking a lot more colorful.
But the only difference is that everything that was once white is now rainbow.
Well, the spoons are still white.
Yeah, well, that's because they're spoons.
Right, exactly. They're plastic spoons. But everything on the hat
Mm-hmm.
is now.
It's also rainbow.
The cups,
It's
the
not
cups
just.
are also rainbow
It's
colored.
not just blue and white anymore. It's blue and rainbow.
And if you notice in this specific shot, you'll see a bit of rainbow streamer.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Dave, do you all want to share the theory yet about this? What this could possibly be?
Okay, are we to the?
I believe.
Are we
Okay,
to
can
the
I?
Josh happy
here.
scene yet?
I believe that this whole party thing, Madoodle, is actually Joe's goodbye party.
It could be.
Because
But-
of the rainbow colors of, like, for the shirt. Like,
Yeah.
Joe's different color shirt.
Right, the streamers, the cups, the balloons.
And maybe he's wearing his blue shirt to the party. I don't know.
It could.
He's probably gonna be wearing the shirt we got in the group
Yeah.
photo.
But I also want to point out that we're to the next shot here. Gabe, this does semi-disprove your theory. There's a present with duck wrapping paper.
I was gonna say duck wrapping paper.
Who's the only person we know who loves ducks?
Joe.
Joe.
Me. Joe.
But the other thing is that this is another shot for shot comparison photo on the left, or the original photo from the episode. This is the scene where the missing plates,
Missing napkin.
missing napkins and plates.
Napkin?
Where?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there is a missing napkin right there.
There.
Thanks a lot, birthday girl. Anyway, but that's so Blue's birthday. Then we go into Magenta Comes Over again, the scene where at the very end. Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I've got the sniffles. Anyway, we've got the scene where Magenta comes in from the end of the episode. And this is not in the clip. Unfortunately, Tech forgot to add this in, but let me go to it. Then we have the Magenta Coming Over dance from Blue and Magenta, which comparison photo on the left from the original episode. Okay, that's that. Then we go into the big thing of this one. We go back to snack time, however, mail time chorus begins.
Mail time.
Mail time, mail time, mail time.
Mail time.
Which, before we go into the main mail time song, I want to say that's Nick Balaban and Michael Rubin doing the mail
That's
time
gotta
chorus.
be Nick and Mike for sure.
It sounds like an older mailbox.
It sounds like you're saying Nick at Night.
But, yeah. Then we go into the mail time song, which, oh boy. Nostalgia time, boys.
Here we go.
And Josh does it it reminds me of like a mix of Steve and Joe's. Cause he has, if you notice, he has the, here's the mail, it never fails from Steve. And then the, it makes me wanna wag my tail from Joe. When it comes I wanna wail from Steve. And then a mix of the Pee Wee Herman and the opera singing of Mail. So he's literally Jeeve.
Well, I feel like in the beginning, here's the mail. If you notice from Steve and Joe, Steve shortened the here's the mail. Joe sort of elongated. Here's the mail. Josh did the same thing here.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is a lot more based off of Joe's version. Because
This is
Joe's
based off of Joe, though.
because Joe's version is a lot easier to do because of Steve's, you know, unique voice.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. See what I mean?
Yeah. But then
Even I can't do it.
I don't but yeah, then after the mail, we get our first scene of a mail time. This is at Blue's birthday. Screenshot comparison at the exact point. Now, can I just say that's funny? Every time. hilarious.
The fact that there's gonna be a running gag shtick in
Mhm.
this season, similar to the original season 1, that is going to be freaking
Every time.
fantastic to see what all.
I want to
What
see
all
what is.
running
I want to
gags.
see what does Blue need and Josh gets sprayed with water. Then we go back into snack time, which we assume because they're only showing clips from. It's either snack time or Magenta comes over. I'd assume it's snack time because this is the same lines from the audition footage we got. And then after so then we get the good old snack time. Josh sitting in the thinking chair, probably after skidooing home from the farm. Okay, now they're in our thinking chair. Let's think. Now I want to point out that Dave, this shot does semi-disprove your magnetic crayon theory because it is coming out of the notebook, like it's sliding out.
Although this sort of proves my other theory about the notebook.
That there might be multiple notebook props, just like in the original show.
In the original series, Steve and Joe both had multiple notebook props, and we can
Yep.
probably say the same for Kevin.
Yep.
We can probably say the same for Kevin.
But
We can say the same for Josh now because look at the phone prop in comparison to the notebook prop here.
yeah. But that's all the footage we have, folks. That's Blue's Clues and You. Do you guys want to share your final thoughts?
That's all, folks.
And by the way, if anyone's wondering, at the end of the Play Junior dress up video, we do get the Blues Clues and You extended music video intro.
Do you want to talk about the fact that we have a theory about the fact of what day this came out on? So on Nick Jr.'s Blues Clues and You playlist, they said that it says new videos every Friday for Blues Clues and You. Now,
So wait,
a lot
what
of
does that
people
mean?
think me and Dave personally think we're gonna get a new promo or something new promotional every Friday up until the show's release. Now, everybody on the Blues Clues and You server actually disagrees with us. They think it's going to be after the show releases, probably because and I agree with them. That's gonna be way too much promotional footage. That's gonna be showing us almost the entire show, essentially, by the time November comes. But yeah, guys, that's some we got some Blues Clues news. So you know what that means. Maestro, we sat on down, figured it out. Blues Clues news to talk about. Wow, you know what? Looks great so far. But yeah, guys, wow, 2 months, November. Wow.
It's almost here, boys.
Yeah. Can't believe it. And if we're getting new promotional footage every Friday, you can expect to see us back again next week. Maybe. Possibly. We'll probably wait for another 2 videos. But, yeah. I guess this is time for so long.
But
But-
can we sing just one more song?
Yep. Dave, you don't have to get the kazoo out. Dave, you don't have to use the kazoo. Now it's time for so long. But we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. You know with me and you and my dog Blue, we can do anything that we wanna do. Bye everyone. See you next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Go subscribe to Josiah O'Keefe in the description below. And go subscribe to all of our personal channels. Except I don't have one. But yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Do 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 do.